Yo, what's up? Welcome back for another Jarvan game, but this time it's Jarvan Leona bottom. So prepare your bottoms for this bottom wrecking, or at least that's what we're going to try and do. So I thought I would bring you this commentary. I know in my other video you guys said you'd like to see some more unordinary or unorthodox lane comps. We also have Vayne top. The reason she went top is because she wanted to counter out Darius, and we have Cho'Gath mid to counter out Katarina, and then with Leona Jarvan bottom, it's usually pretty good against most bot lane duos, and they actually have a pretty high damage lane comp bottom, so it's going to be a little bit scary for us in the early game, and we actually take a little bit too much damage here, and really you need to just not take any poke until you get to level 2, and then you can kind of start to engage and stuff like that. So a little bit of a mistake on both of our parts there, but we do okay. He goes ahead and pops health potion, so do I. I'm ready to engage once I thin down this creep wave a little bit, and so what we're going to want to do is just clear up this creep wave. If I get a chance, I'll poke them, but we don't really want to necessarily all in just yet unless we really get a nice engage onto like Lux or someone squishy such as that. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in here and try and do damage to all the creeps, and I see that Misfortune's there, and I thought she had attacked me, so I was going to try and knock her up into the turret. Unfortunately, the Leona actually engages after I already back off. Like, she had plenty of time to know that I was not going to be there. So it's kind of a mistake on our part, but the Lux does take some turret damage. I thought I was going to be able to get the kill. I do mess it up a little bit. I use my Q before I use my E. And, you know, I actually thought the Q would kill her with the Ignite. Unfortunately, her shield was a little bit too much. So I make that mistake. And then we get double kill because she's standing at the turret when I try and run away. And then the little bounty from Misfortune that double kills us. That puts us in a pretty bad position. I only got 10 farm. She's got a little bit more farm on me. So it's going to be a little bit hard to catch up to that. But I'm not out of the game just yet. We still have a very strong team comp. And especially once we get to level 6, we're going to see a lot of damage coming in here. She does get a nice little land onto that Misfortune. And I'm able to follow that up just a bit. She returns quite a bit of poke onto me as well. Now I have to mention I am using a 19 armor pin and 19 armor page, and that's pretty much the best thing you can do for this type of comp where you're going to probably take a lot of damage. You need that big amount of armor, and the armor pin is going to help out a lot to really just burst them down you know, completely as much as possible. So that's what I'm going for here. You know, there's one thing that was I wanted to like tell you guys. Like, this is something that is kind of like an addiction of mine. But what I tend to do is I'll like late at night I'll be really hungry, but not for real food. I'll like go across the street to the store and grab some chocolate. And oh, actually we had a gank come down from middle lane and Katarina was there. I was like, oh man, we can just fold on her and kill her right now, but everybody just kind of ran off. I guess they were completely blind to that. And then all three of us get hit with an ultimate from the Lux, since she hit 6 super fast. That kind of screwed us up really bad there. Now they're getting quite far ahead here. Misfortunes, I think she's like got 3-0 now. And so we're still not out of it. However, because Leona Jarvan is very strong, and we haven't even hit 6 yet, but we're about to hit 6 here in this lane. But anyways, yeah, go grab some chocolate. I get like 2, I always buy 2 pieces of Hershey's chocolate, and I just I just chomp them down. Like, so good. I'm not really like a coffee person. I don't really have a coffee addiction, but I think it's countered by my chocolate addiction. And this is a perfect time to engage. The Misfortune is low on mana, and she just used her ultimate. So if we get one engage off on here, we're probably going to win this fight. And there we go. Ultimate lands onto Lux. I'm going to follow up with my knockup. Bam! Into my ulti. J-Man with the Demacia, and that's going to win that trade quite nicely. She does trade a little bit of damage back to us, but not enough for me to exactly be concerned. And I went ahead and shoved that. I'm going to back off now that it is safe to do so. I've got my Brutalizer now, so that puts me at, what, 39 armor pin or something crazy like that. So I've got tons of armor pin, and that's going to help out so much against any kind of armor that the Misfortune is going to have at this point. And I'm doing decent on farm. I'm not really falling behind. She's probably got like 10 more CS than me. And I get a nice knock up. I pinged her because I was like, look, Leona just left. Sorry, not Leona, but Lux left, and anytime you're in a kill lane and the support leaves, you need to go for the damn kill. And so unfortunately my champion Leona left too, and it made it a little bit harder for me, but I was like, you know, it's totally worth it. I'm gonna dive this even though I know that I'm gonna die, because I'm gonna shut her down and get that gold and also get the assist for my Leona. So that's a lot of extra gold for our bot lane, and that's going to help out a lot. So that really helped me get back into the game. I'm going to start working on my phage at this point. Looks like they're all here down on bottom, like 4 people trying to get this dragon, and I see that Miss Fortune is by herself. Since I'm Jarvan, I've got my ulti, and I can go ahead and engage her. So I went ahead, I did a little bit of poke damage. I'm going to farm this wave down, wait for my cooldown to come up. If she stays, I'm going to kill her. I figured that she would actually go for that dragon, but I noticed she did stick around and try and farm. I'm like, screw you, Miss Fortune, blam! And she goes down, but Katarina's there to clean me up, and so they get a kill on me there. And we have 2 people following up on the rest of this here, and we're going to get a nice little kill onto the Maokai. Unfortunately, they chased a little bit too much. They should have actually backed off there, and his snowball just does not do enough damage yet, and so we won't get a 3 for 2. It'll just be a 2 for 2. Works out fine for me because I killed the Miss Fortune, and that helps me out greatly. Man, I am talking fast because I sped this up a lot. But yeah, you guys told me you didn't want me to skip stuff. You just want me to speed it up through things. Let me know how you like this. I mean, I think it's cool. I actually watched someone told me to check out Spazzy's and Stonewall's style, and I was like, yeah, you know, that works. It makes the video short. You still get to see all the relevant stuff, and I can talk about chocolate bars or whatever I feel like. Anyways, you saw that gank there on the Katarina. The Darius actually came down bottom, and we're like, all right, let's go ahead and swap the lanes back around. So as I'm walking mid, I'm like, dude, I can get a nice kill on this cat. She did her ulti, and I was there. Perfect timing. Knocked her up out of the ulti. We kill her, and they're a little bit low mana, so I actually decided to turn around and engage. I actually got a double kill there, and it was looking kind of bad as the Cho'Gath was getting really low. I was like, well, I can just run away and leave him alone, and he will probably die. But once I saw their mana bars, I was like, nah, screw that, dude. I'm going in for the kill. J-Man on the prowl. So now that I've swapped lanes, I'm going to be able to shove this turret down. We've gotten 2 turrets already in the game, and we're in a pretty decent position, especially now with this 3rd one down. I'm able to take the turret before she cleans up the wave, and that allows me to engage with Leona's ultimate. Jarvan Leona, so good. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. And our bot lane is doing great. Vayne just wrecked the Darius solo up top because Vayne is such a good counter to Darius. Like, people who have a knockback and are ranged will definitely win against Darius. Now, I knew that she would come up there, so I flag tossed behind me, and I stayed around a little bit longer because I was like, if she sits here to farm this, I'm just going to jump on her face and be like, Demacia, and kill her, but unfortunately, Cat, she blinks in onto a creep, uses our Q, and picks up a kill on me. I might have been able to flash out of that, to be honest, and then I would be able to flag toss away. Just didn't have enough, or I didn't have fast enough response time to make that possible. No matter, I've got my Trinity Force, and that's going to make me beast mode since it is only 20 minutes. That plus Brutalizer is boom, big damage. Now, I came down bottom to farm, and they kind of stayed up there at the top area. I was hoping they would not do that, so they died a little bit, but it's okay. I'm like, whatever, I'm just going to go ahead and shove this out. I didn't want to go ahead and shove that with the Lux there, but she stayed in a bit, and I thought she was going to stop me from backing, so I was like, screw it, I'm going to go in for the kill on her. I get pulled in by Darius, so I was like, no, but she got a little greedy, tried to stick around for an ulti on me, gives me the kill. In fact, helped me get away because I was able to leap to her, which was farther away. And then nice job, Cho'Gath. Knocks out the Darius, allows me to escape. Boom, flag toss, pull away, and I am good to go. Gotta give the love to the Cho'Gath on that one. And, you know, it's kind of funny because earlier in the game, the Katarina was like, easy game, after he ganked us on bot, and he was like, oh, we're gonna win. So, yeah, screw you, bro. I'm actually carrying Jarvan bot, no problem. And we still have an AD carry. Vayne is so strong. Vayne got past that early game problem that she probably would have had a lot of issues down in the bottom lane because Miss Fortune just destroys early game, especially with that Lux. However, you know, Vayne getting ahead by killing Darius is great because that does 2 things to make sure that Darius is not going to be able to do anything useful, and you know, whatever else. And I destroy this Lux once again, catch her, but it kind of catches myself there. No matter. What's actually happening right now is we're kind of just like holding these guys back while Nunu and Vayne duo the Baron, and I was like, whatever. I thought it was a good trade. I picked up a kill. They killed me. Don't care. Got Baron, and oh man, she's playing a little bit not safe there, as she could have potentially been caught if Darius had like grabbed her, flash grabbed, something like that, but no matter. She is okay. So good stuff. And I'm starting to work on my Infinity Edge. I'm going like carry mode Jarvan. It's gonna make me super squishy, but anytime I jump on somebody, I'm just going to melt them right away. They're just going to pop like a light bulb or something, you know? But bleh. And here we go. I was waiting for the Katarina to run away. I knew she would, which would help me block in the Lux, and that's exactly what happened. So I timed that perfectly, and I'm able to pick up the kill on the Lux. I do die to the Katarina because she hurts, man. I've only got 55 magic resist. But we do grab the kill with the help of Jungle Nunu. Dude, Jungle Nunu is so good. You can put the buff on me, you can put the buff on Vayne, and we're just going to be like wham, 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 wham. So, pretty good stuff. Gotta love that, man. And we've got lots of tankiness with the Cho'Gath, with the Nunu being tanky, and also with Leona. So, that's why I decided to go like full out man mode Jarvan damage. We're big time. And we're just in here wrecking their inhibitors now. So, fun stuff, dude. Fun stuff. Yeah, good times, good times. Now, I need to try and play some new champions. I don't know. I play a lot of just AD mids. Mostly been playing like Jarvan. I've done some Talon, obviously, Kha'Zix. But I need to start learning more APs. I play Katarina as my AP, but I haven't really found another AP that I like playing in the mid lane. So I need to learn some just for the cases where picking mid Jarvan probably isn't the best idea. I go in for a kill there on a misfortune, take her down, but once again I martyr myself for the team's purpose of kind of winning that. Now they kind of made a retarded mistake here. They should have been attacking the Nexus turrets. You shouldn't be like all crazy mode and dive into the Nexus before you clean up the turrets, because people can still come back, and definitely has happened in the past. So they tried to chase that down. Darius F's it up and dies to the combined might of Leona and the Cho'Gath. So good stuff on their part. I got my Infinity Edge. I'm going to be working on the GA because I'm like, I'm tired of dying, man. And if they do that full burst and take me down, even anytime I die, it's probably because I jumped in and just destroyed somebody's face off. So if I do that and then they pop my GA, that's perfect for me. Unfortunately for that idea, I'm going to probably win this game very soon, as you can see. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching this very, very quick Jarvan Leona bot lane combo. Again, you have to be a little bit safe early on until you get, basically once you get level 2, then you need to make sure you coordinate, land your combos together. If Jarvan uses his combo, knocks him up, and then starts backing off, Leona needs to save her cooldowns and not go in. And vice versa, if Leona messes up her cooldowns, don't like jump in and go all out. You have to go all out only if both people hit their combos. And so it's usually better for Jarvan to just wait for Leona to hit hers first. And then if Jarvan goes in first, then usually Leona shouldn't go in unless he's trying to all in. So I don't know if that made sense or not. Anyways, that's it for now, guys. Thank you for watching. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, etc. GG, peace out.